just when you thought we were bundles of energy, we don't compare at all to Christine Pellegrino. Good morning, Christine. How are you?
Good morning, Chris.
I love her. She's like I was going to say she's a human cheerleader, but cheerleaders are humans.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
She's a human cheerleading machine.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Ours
From
is
one
a jumping
cheerleader to
bean.
another cheerleader. Yes.
For heart health, though.
For heart health. That's
There we
right.
go.
That's right.
Yes.
So Christine is here from Pellegrino Healing Center. She's the owner and founder, and we met her and a bunch of the women when we had, we had what, about 12 of them in there? How many
we packed the studio.
How many women of impact do we have this class?
There's 4 others, so there's 5 total. Amazing women.
Oh, gotcha.
And I got to meet them
It
all
felt like it was 12.
ago.
I don't know why, but it did.
It was a packed studio.
Right?
Yeah, we had a packed studio. And I said to them, I said, guys, let's meet you individually so we can learn about what you're doing. So just to catch everybody up, American Heart Association. Felicia, you were a woman of impact
Yes, I was.
last year. Tell us about the program.
So the program is to help spread awareness and funding for American Heart Association. As you know, heart health is one of the number 1 killers of women globally. So this impact that all these women have, they're leaders in their community. They ask them to, get a team together and help spread awareness and fundraise for such a great cause.
Yeah, so what we can do to help against heart disease. So Christine, tell us about your journey and tell us about you and tell us everything.
Okay, I've got only 4 minutes left.
No, there's no timer. Go ahead.
You're
We're good. Yeah.
So just amazing. So I feel so grateful to be nominated as a Woman of Impact with these other 4 amazing women. Pellegrino Healing Center was started 6 years ago to really impact the community with health, healing, education. So when I was nominated for American Heart Association Women of Impact, I was just humbled, of course, wow, I get to represent this great organization that's been around for so many years, but also really deeply personal. My father was diagnosed with a heart condition when I was 21 years old. He was 59. And they told me he's got 6 months to live unless he has a heart transplant. And I was like, hold on a second. I was a spitting 21-year-old going, there's no way that my father is going to only make it 6 months. Yeah. He had made the decision he wasn't going to go further with a heart transplant. And I prayed, investigated, learned more, got together with really amazing healthcare practitioners. He survived 17 more years without a heart transplant.
Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Wow.
The impact of heart health and the ability for the body to heal with the proper resources, integrative approaches alongside this medical approach. And it really empowered me to open the center that I have, but also as soon as I had heard that I was nominated, I'm like, I have to do this in honor of my dad. My dad was an amazing man that I got to have the privilege of caring for 17 years. And I got 17 more years than they told me I would have.
So, I mean, your perspective of looking at this is right. You then had 17 quality years with your dad.
Yeah.
And, who raised you, and you were able to then, he provided care nurturing you. And you were able to provide the other, it's just...
Yeah, so...
I love the way you're looking at it. That's amazing. That's an amazing perspective, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Having, so many hundreds of patients coming through the healing center now, we have a very special way of being able to educate and empower so many more people like my dad who are given these diagnoses or have high blood pressure or have a stroke. And the prevention as well as the aftercare, I feel like in this community needs some resources to do that. So what my team, the impact team that I created, as well as my amazing 29 staff members and practitioners at the Healing Center have created is a tremendous amount of events that are going to empower, but also to say, hey, we're a resource in this community. Not just during these next 9 weeks of fundraising, but also going forward.
Before you hit us with the events, I want to know, now what specifically does the Healing Center provide? Like, what do you do? You mentioned acupuncture is one of the...
So I'm an acupuncturist by trade, which I absolutely love. So that can help lowering blood pressure. I used with my father with swelling, edema, cardiovascular health. You wouldn't believe that actually acupuncture can help that.
That's incredible.
Think about the mind-body connection as well. High blood pressure, stress, the impact on the heart. It's why... I think that women are, number 1 killer for because the stress that we hold in our bodies. Yeah. Acupuncture is a huge way, but we have so many other things between massage therapy, integrative medicine, IV infusions. I have an herbalist. I have so many pieces that kind of come together to meet people where they are. Not everyone would be open to acupuncture, but they may be open to massage or meditation or yoga. What way can we support the body so it can function the way that it was meant to?
If people are listening, want to learn more about that, again, I want to get to your fundraising event. How can they find out more about Pellegrino?
If you go to PellegrinoHealingCenter.com, just remember the water and then healingcenter.com. And on that site, there's actually a red button on the top now that you can just click on, and it has all of the events for the American Heart Association.
Oh, cool. So what you're about to tell us is all there.
It's all there.
It's all there.
And it's 100% of the proceeds are being donated.
Right.
Not 1 cent is staying within the center.
I love it.
But I am, having my staff and everyone else put these events on so that we can truly make an impact during these 9 weeks.
I'm in awe about your energy, your organization, your why.
Yeah, the story.
Your why is huge. Hit some of the events that people listening can be part of.
So this week, CPR classes. Many people.
We've done it here before. Yeah, absolutely.
So we have CPR for regular CPR, and then we also have the BLS for healthcare professionals. This is happening on Wednesday. We still have room, so if there's people that want to do CPR, we have a yoga class coming up in my salt cave. Have you ever wanted to go in the salt cave and do yoga?
What?
It's this week.
Wow.
We also have free blood pressure screenings every week. So if you want to get to check where you are to prevent, we have heart health and weight loss through detox coming up later this month. A 5K walk or run. Ooh. Even my little nephews are coming later this month on March 23rd. Miles for Impact, teaming up with Fleet Feet to do this. All money raised will go there.
That's great.
We have, if you want to check out the Healing Center, an open house Go Red event. We're going to have free services, B12 shots, acupuncture. We're going to be just giving some education free to get to see what we do and meet some of the great practitioners, restorative yoga and acupuncture, defensive driving class, and ending with heart health for women with stronger cardiovascular health with my herbalist.
Oh, very
wow.
Nice.
If you're just tuning in, Christine Pellegrino's here. She's the owner and founder of Pellegrino Healing Center. If you go to PellegrinoHealingCenter.com, she is one of the Women of Impact, the part of the 2025 class for the American Heart Association, Go Red for Women, the whole campaign there to raise awareness about the heart disease, being one of the, I think it's still the number one killer, right?
It is.
Yeah, it's
the number one killer of women.
But Christine, holy cow, you the fact that you sat down and you have this all planned perfectly. One-stop shopping. Go to PellegrinoHealingCenter.com. You can learn about the business as well as these events are all laid down. What you can do to help raise awareness of heart disease and help women of impact. And we love that. It's so great to have you here with
thank you guys so much. And please check out, click on the red button, find something that resonates with you to take hold of your health and move forward with empowerment. So my tagline is Go Red, love fiercely, and live empowered.
Oh, I love it.
I love her.
And check her out. She's right in Hyde Park,
I gotta give her a hug on the air. I just love her so much. There we go, Christine. All right.